Hi, I'm Craig Grant and this is Cobweb Maths, where we do mathematics my way. I had a blind student and I was going to teach him quadratic, how to factorise quadratics, and I thought the best way to do was to try a numerical approach, which I thought would work with him, and it did very well. So that's what this video is about. Thank you. Alright, here is the numerical method for factorising quadratics. We take the quadratic and we replace x everywhere in the quadratic by 10, and we find the sum of the quadratic. So we substitute 10 and then we work out the value of the quadratic, which is the sum. We find the factors of this sum and we split the factors like this, so we end up with 10 plus a and 10 plus b, and a is a number and b is a number, and a or b could be negative. We need to do part 3, which is splitting the factors, so that a times b is equal to the n term of the quadratic. Now I'm going to give you an example. The example is x squared minus 49. So if we put, that's going to be 10 squared, which is 100, take away 49, which is 51, when x is 10. 51 is 1 times 51, and 3 times 17. Now, we put 10 there, and we take 7 from 10, and we'll get 3. And we put 10 there, and we add 7 to it, and we get 17. And we'll look at the check. We've got minus 7 times 7 will give us minus 49, which is the last bit of the quadratic. It's the n term. And now we just replace 10 by x. Right? We do it in reverse, so we get x minus 7, x plus 7, and that's that question there, factorised. I'll do another example. Okay. We have x squared plus 7x plus 12. We replace x by 10, so x squared will be 100, 7x will be 70, plus 12 will give you 182 when x is 10. 182 is 1 times 182, 2 times 91, 7 times 26, 14 times 13, which looks to be quite good. So we'll use that one. So we've got 10 plus 4 and 10 plus 3. And 3 times 4 is 12, which is what we want. So we then go back and replace x by 10. And the answer is x plus 4, x plus 3, because that's that one done. Now, put that away and we'll get the next one. Alright, we'll just line it up. Okay, the example is x squared minus 7x plus 12. That's 100 minus 70 plus 12, which will give us 42. 42 is 1 times 42, 2 times 21, and 6 times 7. That looks to be the most promising one. 6 is equal to 10 minus 4, and 7 is equal to 10 minus 3, and minus 4 multiplied by minus 3 is 12. We've got 12 there, so we've got a match. So the factorised version is x minus 4, x minus 3. Now let's do another example. Now, I'm picking examples to follow the range. You see, look, this one's got 2 negatives. So we replace x by 10, that's 100, minus 40, minus 12, which gives us 48. Now 48 is 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, and 4 times 12. And the last one looks to be the most promising. So to get 4, that's 10 minus 6. To get 12, it's 10 plus 2. And negative 6 times 2 is, oops-a-daisy, we've made another mistake here. That should be negative 12. I just put the negative in. See? And there's negative 12 on the end term. So we then replace x by 10 reversing the process, and we get x minus 6, x plus 6, which is the factors of that quadratic there. And I'll put that board down, grab the next one, which is the last one. Orientated. Alright, here's an example. We've got a negative on the end. So we replace x by 10, again that's 100, that's 20, that's minus 15, we end up with 105 when x is 10. 105 is 1 times 105, 3 times 35, 5 times 21, and 17 times 15. Seems actually the last one seems to be the most promising. So 7 is just 10 minus 3, and 15 is 10 plus 5, and minus 3 times plus 5 is going to be minus 15. We've got a minus 15 on the end, so we've got a match. So it factorises to give us x minus 3, x plus 5. Now we're going to do the odd one. Now this is a really interesting one. All right, well, I'm not going to go into any great detail about it, but we've got x squared minus 7x minus 30. Now we've put in x is 10, so that's 100, minus 70, minus 30, and it comes out to be 0. So we don't self-destruct, we look at, carry on through it. 0 is equal to 0 times something. We don't know what the something is, but to get 0, we've got to have 10. It'll be like 10 minus 10, right? So x minus 10 is going to be a factor. So if x minus 10 is a factor, x plus 3 must be the other factor, because minus 10 times 3 is minus 30. And this quadratic here will factorise to give us x minus 10, x plus 3. And we're done.